Shalom, all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Ruach Kodesh. Double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone who rule well. Peace, blessing, salutation to you like Akim. Doing this work throughout the four corners of this earth, doing it in truth and sincerity. Shalom. The Lord willing, this be edifying lesson. Real quick, just wanted to do a video. Basically, brothers that's doing this work, man, diligently and fighting the good fight of good fight of faith. This is a heavy time, to be alive. Period. Especially to doing this work for the Lord, man. Yeah, Bashim El Shai, and it's not easy. It's a struggle most of the time. Although we have a light affliction, we have things, responsibilities such as casting off the flesh. You see, being diligent, doing this work, and ultimately, man, maneuvering, as a man of the Lord in this society, which we're at the very bottom, and it's not a very easy thing to do. It's not extremely hard either, but what I'm trying to say is we're in a house of mourning. You see, it's not a time to be laughing and joking, especially. Hey, it just came to my mind. We coming in the time of the Passover, so we have to be in a very somber spirit. Okay. And that word, I wasn't thinking about it, but hey, that's a good word. Somber. Being lowly. Mourning, putting on our, being meek and lowly. That's the ultimately way, especially now, because we sin so much, not even knowing it. That's why we have Yahushai. So we're in the house of mourning right now. This was Revelation 21:4, and the Most High shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. God, man. So hey, the men of the Lord, ultimately, man, we in that somber spirit, that meek and lowly and humble spirit, man. House of mourning. You see, the Lord's gonna come back and wipe that away from us, man. Those that diligently seek Him and have faith in Him, because this society, man, we at the very bottom. We at the lowest. Shoot, so-called Negro, man. He's lower than looked at as lower than a dog. As an animal in this society, man, along with the other tribes. You see, and hey, why does that suck? Because we know we're supposed to be in rulership. We know that we're supposed to be rulers, kings and priests. But we fell away from that, so that's what bothers us. And we get vexed because this place is stupid. Okay. Slovakia. This is song Isaiah 81 or 81. It's Isaiah 58:1. Cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgression, and the house of Jacob their sins. So that's what we're doing, man. We're crying aloud. We go out there in the highways and the byways. We lift up our voice, and we proclaiming that we're the true people of the Lord. And the Lord exists, and He coming back, Yahushua. Okay. You see, and our people, man, Jake doesn't listen. Walk right on by and not even hearken to the Lord's word. reading out the scriptures, man. We have to act uh, uh, cordial towards our enemies, we, but we want them to go down. That's sorrowful, man. We seeing the lowest of the low above us, Edomites, so-called white people above us, man. You know, that sucks. You see, so the Lord's gonna come back and wipe all that away, man. Because there's going to be there's going to be the elect that are going to be saved, 144,000, and the 1/3, okay, and He's going to redeem us. Ultimately, you know, the 2/3 are going to come back, but they're going to be saved in the kingdom. They're not going to make it on this trip. They're not going to be saved because they weren't part of that number, man. They weren't destined to be saved. Okay, because they want to be joined into to their enemies, which the Lord hates. But this is, you know, this is our punishment. Being in America, being under these heathens, this is our punishment. This is what we have to realize that the Lord's putting us through. The Lord's putting us through this hell and this punishment. You see, you know, so that's what, you know, we're crying out loud. Hey, physically we might cry sometimes. You know, we might weep, you know, because meditating on certain things. You know, although this is a light affliction, you know, we still go through our struggles. But we know there's a victory coming, man. We know that Yahushua is coming back. Yahweh is going to send his son, Yahushua, to come back and put foot to ass. Excuse my French, man. You know. And it's well overdue for such. But we know we have to we have to be patient and suffer in the meantime. This is Ecclesiastes 7:2. It is better, Salakia 7, start at 1. A good name is better than precious ointment, and the day of death than the day of one's birth. It is better to go to the house of mourning than to go to the house of feasting, for that is the end for that is the end of all men, and the living will lay it to his heart. So it's better to go to the house of mourning, meaning it's better to be mourning right now and reflecting than to be with these people in this society. You see, it's better to be in I don't want to say a sad state, but in a somber state, like I said, a lowly state, man. Than to be all happy and chipper, you know, like these average so-called, well, I'll say the rich of this society act, because the average person is suffering, even Edomites, man. The average person is depressed, on different type of drugs and things of that nature. Okay, and some more. Verse 3: sorrow. There you go. Sorrow is better than laughter, for by the sadness of the countenance the heart is made better. Also, Salakia, I said not sad, but yeah, I guess sad is tawab sometimes. You know, that's what the scriptures say. Now, are we going around looking like a dumpy, a wet noodle and being looking all down all the time and in the dumps? No. But when we meditate and thinking of things, you know, most of the time when we're by ourselves, we're mourning, we're not happy. And sometimes we do laugh, but we, you know, that's just to keep from crying, because hey, this is sad out here, man. This place is hell. We're living in hell, literally. You gotta watch your back. You have to keep your doors locked. You gotta go work non-stop to make money. Okay, no rest. And even when you do get rest, it's like, damn. You see. So, hey, this ain't our rest, man. You know, ultimately, this is not our rest. Why is that? Because we don't have a continuing city here. Okay, we're not seeking to build on top of this shit. Excuse my French, but on this crap, we're not looking to build. Although we do what we have to do, we don't love this place, man. We want the kingdom. Zechariah 9:12. Turn you to the stronghold, you prisoners of hope. Even today do I declare that I will render double unto thee. So hey, man, we're prisoners of hope. You know, we're a prison. Hey, to this word. This is us. This is our life. This is what we signed up for. This is what we're continuing to do, Lord willing, in the faith. Okay, doing videos and doing fellowship and things of that nature. What we have to do until the Lord comes back, man. You know, looking for the prophecies and things of that nature, man. You see. Till then, we have to search the scriptures and keep faith. Because we're in a better case than these people out in the world, everyday person, your average person, which, you know, the Lord took us out of that mind state, out of this place spiritually. We're still here, but spiritually, talking, we're still, we're not in this world. We don't care. You see? That's not, the things that these people worry about, we don't worry about. Hey, but hey, Lord willing, this was edifying. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Ruach. Double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone who will well. Peace, blessings, salutation to you like I can do in this work. True sincerity. Shalom.